Hey guys, welcome to our channel. How are you guys all doing this lovely, beautiful day? So we have something pretty exciting planned for today's reading, which is finding out the true tea on how this person really feels about you. Like, what are they thinking? How are they feeling? Just everything. So we're gonna go get to the bottom of this and spill all the real details here, no holding back. But first, let me just introduce myself if you're new here. My name is Megan and I'm a lead psychic, mystic, and Reiki master here at the Relationship Psychics. I make these videos for you guys because I genuinely love this YouTube community and I really want to help you and share my gift to others. So if you like me, if you like free pick a card readings, if you want to join an amazing spiritual community here on YouTube, please just hit that subscribe button. Also, if you like these free readings, just make sure to give this video a thumbs up as well, because it really does allow me to continue to come on here and spread these readings and messages to more people. So thank you so much. Oh, and of course, you guys already know I'm about to promote our amazing app, Mystica Psychic Readings. It's available on both Android and iOS. It basically is where you get a chance to talk directly with me and our other psychics 24/7. So if you need a quick reading, if you have some questions about life, love, whatever it is, this is the place where you can get your answers. Plus, we are going to be giving you $25 of free credit to get started. So download the app today to get your free credit. I'm on there every day and I'd love to talk to you and do a one-on-one reading. So I'm really hoping to see you soon. Okay, so now let's get into our reading on how they truly feel about you, which I am so excited for. So let's just start. Take a moment and take a deep inhale through our nose. Breathing in positive vibrational light frequencies, and then exhale through our mouth. Releasing all that negative stress, tension, fear, anxiety, letting that go, letting that flow back into the universe, okay? And as we do so, I invite you now to just close your eyes. And I want you to visualize this person on your mind, this person that you're curious about. And I just want you to kind of create an image of them. It doesn't have to even be what they look like exactly. It could also just be the feeling that you have with them. Like maybe there's a special moment, and just kind of cultivate that feeling within you. Maybe it's the way that you feel when you look into their eyes. Maybe it's how they say your name. Maybe it's just a little moment that you shared in time and it kind of sparks that deep feeling inside you. And that's what I really want you to concentrate your energy on right now. And I just want you to repeat a few of these affirmations as well after me really quickly, which will allow you to get in touch and in tune with your intuition and with this reading today. So just repeat after me. I am open and willing to receive this message today. I am grateful to the divine for this reading. I am worthy of finding true love. I am open to whatever message the divine has in store today for me. Okay, beautiful. And as you do so, just make sure to continue taking those deep breaths. And I just want to also allow us to express our gratitude. You can also open your eyes now if you would like. And let's just remember right now how grateful we are to be blessed, to be able to have the intuition and the guidance and the wisdom and that we seek from the divine today. We seek that guidance, we seek that wisdom, we seek that light and that understanding and that clarity, because without the divine, without the angels, without the saints, all in heaven helping us and guiding us, we would not be able to really see the path ahead. So this is a beautiful blessing today that we are partaking in. So we are just so grateful, and we are just asking for the divine to allow us to be open and receptive, and thy will be done, not our own will, right? So we need to take a step back and kind of allow the self and the will to dissolve, and instead allow that divine will, that higher will, to really manifest and take hold in us and within us. And as we do so, we also ask that our third eye chakra be opened, be balanced, and be ready in order to really select the card and crystal that we are meant to receive in this moment. So what I would do now is I would just take your attention to these 3 cards and crystals that I have laid out in front of me. Now, I want you to really trust your intuition here and see if any of these 3 cards or crystals calls to you. Maybe it's card number 1, maybe it's card number 2, the pink crystal, or maybe it's card number 3, the blue crystal. So now I just really want you to meditate upon which of these 3 numbers, 3 cards, 3 crystals is calling to you and your intuition. Just allow that to really take hold of you and take as much time as you need here. And when you are ready, if you could just comment below which of these 3 cards you're called to, that would be amazing. And that's a great way to affirm and manifest this message. Also, just use the link that I have located below in the description box with the timestamps so you can jump to your particular reading, or feel free to watch all 3 readings and see which parts of the message really resonate with your spirit. This is your reading, so I want you to do whatever feels comfortable and right for you. And I'm just here to guide you on this amazing journey today. So I'm so excited to be here with you, and let's get started. Hello to my group number 1. So let us take a look and see how they really feel about you. Like, what is it that they really feel when they see you? How are they currently truly feeling? You know, I really want to get to the bottom of this, and I don't want to hold anything back here. So let's just take a look and see what our first card says, and we will go from there. So our first card is After the Rain, which says silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over, acceptance. So what I'm kind of thinking is that this card relates in that this person sees you as kind of like that silver lining. Like they've had a rough time. They've had a rough past. They've either had a lot of trauma or heartbreak in their past. And it's been really hard for them to really believe again, like believe in love again, and believe in themselves and believe in having something better than they've had in the past. Like, you seriously give them this hope and this light and this inspiration and this true belief that things will get better and can be better, because you yourself show them that chance, like a second chance kind of is what I'm getting. And all the darkness in their past, it's like when they see you, it kind of fades away because they're able to kind of see that with you. And when they're with you, it's that hope that they have been searching for so long. And another thing that I'm really getting here is like, they feel how you kind of embody this mercy persona. You are kind of optimistic, and you are able to see the best in people, and you are able to forgive people and to be the better person. And that makes them want to be a better person too. So I'm really getting that, like, you kind of inspire them in that way, and you in yourself are kind of that for them too. And another thing that I'm kind of getting here that kind of comes to this card about how they're feeling about you is when they are like with you, when they're thinking of you, they feel that everything in their past that they've been holding on to for so long, they can kind of accept that it's finally over. Just like this card says, it's over, acceptance. Like, they are now able to be like, okay, so because of this true light, because of this rainbow, I can see that everything else in my past, all the past loves I've had and all of those relationships and all of the hard things in my life, those have been the storm, right? That's been the storm of my life. And this person is not just any other person. They're the light, they're the rainbow at the end of the storm. And now I can kind of see things in a better perspective is kind of what I'm getting to from them. So not only are they able to start believing again, start hoping again for a second chance, for an ability to actually find someone and feel the way they do feel, because they haven't felt this deep for someone in a long time is another thing I'm getting. Like, I feel like they've really numbed themselves up to this idea of love and this idea of opening up, and they've had their walls up, right? And they've been so trapped in this storm and this negative energy that they've experienced in their past that they haven't been able to see long distance into the future. They haven't even considered the thought of a happily ever after with someone. And that wasn't until they met you, right? And so not only that, they're able to finally start forgiving, and not just forgiving other people and seeing that optimistic side of life, but they're also able to forgive themselves. They're able to begin to start feeling like they don't have to be this person, because you are able to see the best in them. And because you're able to see the best in them and you see the best in others, they believe that second chances now are possible, right? And the past doesn't define who they are in the future and who they are presently. And they're able to accept that now and really embrace the future and hope for that future with you. and believe in that rainbow, believe in that true love and happy ending, which they literally didn't even see before until they met you. So that's like a really powerful thing that you gave them already, is what I'm getting, is giving them that hope, giving them that ability to believe in themselves again, to believe in love again, and to believe that their past doesn't define them, and to not hold on and cling to this negative energy of the past that they have been holding on to for so long. Maybe they've been holding on to darkness and revenge and past relationships, past exes who've only caused them trauma and pain and like toxic kind of circles. But now that they see you, they're like finally able to see a way out of all of that, and all of that entrancing circle, right? That just continues to go in the storm, right? And they're finally able to be like, this is the end of the storm. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. And this is the rainbow at the end of the rain. And that's through you. They're able to finally see that, and through how you live your life too. So it's not only just the relationship that they potentially have with you, but it's also who you are as a person and how you bring out the best in them, and you see the best in them, and you see that they are capable of more than what they believe they are. So you've just inspired them in so many ways and given them that hope that is just so powerful and so amazing. So that's already an amazing first card we have here, and I would love to continue to shuffle and see what else we can get here. So I'm just going to shuffle this deck now and see what else we can get about how this person really feels about you. Like, how do they really feel? I feel like this card is really pulling at us. Ooh, okay. So we have Trust the Seasons. And Trust the Seasons says embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. So I feel like this card relates in that, just as we kind of talked about after the rain, they are able to kind of like trust the divine's presence in their life and destiny much more by meeting you. Like, through meeting you, they now see that everything is more happening for a reason. And there are cycles of life, right? There is transition, there is growth, and there's hope for them to grow and to be a better person and to not repeat the mistakes of their past. And they were trapped in that cycle that we kind of talked about before, but now they're able to embrace the change that they need in order to become this next level and be this person that is open to receiving love and is able to give love in a beautiful way. So I feel like this kind of has taught them through you and how they feel towards you that they can grow, they can be their best self, and that they can change. And they do need to trust that they can change. They need to forgive themselves to really kind of embrace that potential relationship with you. And you taught them this, and you taught them that they're able to also let go of the past now because of their feelings for you. This whole ideal of it's over and acceptance, and this whole aspect basically of that, you know, they're transitioning, they're growing, and they're able to embrace the change. So no longer are they clinging on to that past, to those past people that have hurt them in those past experiences, but now they're kind of open to new ones and able to see things in a better way, if that makes sense. They're able to kind of see the full picture. They were kind of very narrow-minded before and how they viewed things, kind of pessimistic, and now they're more optimistic. Now they're able to see there's so much more at stake here. There's so much more at play, and the universe has these amazing plans for their life, and they're finally able to see that through the person that you are and how they feel when they're with you. One of these now. Let's see, how does this person feel about you? How do they really feel about you? How does this person really feel about you? I feel like this is the card. Okay, so we have the Great Gathering, and the Great Gathering says it's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe. So what I feel like this really means in relation to our reading is that this person kind of feels like with you, things just start to make sense. With you, it kind of just feels like they haven't really belonged to anyone or to anything their whole life, but now that they are able to have this relationship with you or kind of be with you in some way, they feel like it's all coming together, right? Just kind of like how we talked about in these other cards, where I'm talking about how they're able to embrace change and like see the big picture of destiny and the universe's plans for their life, and that what they used to believe was the end all be all for them and for their life and their romantic life and everything, the fact that that's no longer really what is holding them back. It's like they're able to see the big picture now, and they're able to see there's so much more at play, And because of that too, it's like they can see how everything is coming together in terms of the two of you and how something greater is going to come out of the two of you and the two of your guys' relationships, right? So basically, like, this is really teaching me and telling me that this person feels that because of you, they're able to see something greater than themselves. They're able to see destiny. They're able to see fate when they're with you. And not only that, but they just feel so natural when they're with you. They feel so at home and at ease. So it not only is opening them up to seeing the big picture and the big scheme of things, but they're also able to just feel like they're exactly where they're supposed to be in this moment. You know what I mean? Like, whenever you have this feeling, and I don't know if any of you have ever experienced this before with someone, but it's like sometimes when you meet someone, you just know that you are supposed to be there. Like, when you're with someone, when you're in that moment, you're just like feeling exactly like you are where you're supposed to be. And this is where the universe wants you to be in that moment. And that they came into your life for a reason. And that's exactly how this person feels about you. They feel like you came into their life for a reason. There's a reason you're there. There's a reason that you keep coming into their life and keep guiding them on this path. And it's not a coincidence. And they're able to finally see that. Like, I feel like they've kind of struggled with the ability to see things at a greater scale in their life. But when they met you, they finally were like, wait, this is something bigger than just me, right? This is huge. This is definitely divine timing. And, you know, there's something bigger at play. And I just feel exactly like I'm completely where I'm supposed to be. That content, peaceful energy you feel when you feel that love from the divine and you feel like you are on the divine's path for your life. That's kind of how they feel when they're with you. And I just really feel like it kind of caused them to finally feel like they're doing what they're supposed to do and feel that peace and that ease in your presence. So that's another really big thing I'm getting here for you and for them. Now, next, I would love to draw from my tarot deck here, and we're just going to kind of see how are they currently truly feeling. Ooh, this is definitely it, right? So we have the Three of Wands, okay? And the Three of Wands is all about literally, like, this is funny because, you know, the Three of Wands is so much about being able to see like the opportunity and prepare for this amazing opportunity ahead. So what this is kind of telling me and confirming, and it kind of also goes hand in hand with our other cards that we've drawn so far, is that they knew kind of when they met you that like you were the person they were supposed to meet. Again, divine timing is really big for this one. Like, they knew when they met you that like this is what all the bad things in their life have come to, and like this is the moment. This is the rainbow, right? Meeting you was the rainbow, and they like just knew it right away. Just like it's all coming together. Like, trust the seasons. Like, they knew that this was in fact divine timing and this was destiny and fate to meet you. And they never knew before or even clearly had that vision of knowing that you were coming. They kind of did deep down intuitively, but they were kind of blocking that off with all these bad romances, with all these other bad things in their life, all of those bad like storms kind of in their life. And now they're like, wow, this is the person that I have been praying for, I've been hoping for, and I've been secretly just wishing would come into my life for so long, and now they have. And I also feel like they feel like there's so much potential with you because of that, because they do see that like this is the rainbow that they've been waiting for. So you are this amazing potential that they've been looking for and they've been preparing for their whole life. And another beautiful thing that kind of just came to me as I was thinking of this is like, have you guys ever heard that song where it's like, I think it's by the Rascal Flatts, if I'm not, like, I think that's who it's by, but it's the song where it's like, God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. That's literally exactly what I was just seeing like in my mind, like that song, because sometimes lyrics and different things come to me during these readings, and that was what came to me, like where it's like, God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. And if you guys haven't ever heard that song, I would suggest you listen to it. It's a really good song. It actually is very meaningful because it's like all about how every broken, you know, path led me to where this person is now and to the person that they're meant to be with, right? Their true soulmate and this person. And like, that's literally how I feel. It's like when they saw you, they were like, God bless, you know, the broken road, like all these hard problems in my life before that led me straight to you, because now I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be and I'm able to see the big picture and trust that. So that's kind of what I'm getting so far. I'm gonna shuffle my tarot deck again and see how this person really feels. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is an interesting one because it's so aligned with everything we've really talked about so far, because this is all about change, okay, and transition, and about leaving behind the bad and being able to release the exes, release the bad things in the past and move on towards something better. That's exactly what we've been talking about, right? That's exactly what we have been talking about when it comes to the fact that they're now able to embrace this change. They're growing, they're learning more about themselves and who they want to be. And they see that through you, and they see that through their relationship with you. And they're like able to finally release and let go of those bad exes, of those people that they have had a really hard time letting go of. Because I do sense that this person has had some people in their life that have been very toxic and very harmful for them, but they haven't really been able to say goodbye, let go, and stop like really thinking and having feelings for these people. But now they are, because they see you, they see what an amazing person you are, and they see what they have with you, and what they truly want now just became so much clearer. And they're able to let go, and they're able to see better things ahead because of being with you, because they know that they are exactly where they are supposed to be with you in your presence. So I'm going to shuffle this deck and see what else this person is currently feeling, like how they really feel about you. Hopefully we can learn something even more so about this person's true feelings. You know, what are they thinking? What are they feeling about you? How do they think and feel about you? Compassion. Compassion is kind of what is coming to us, and this card reads, as you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So what I'm really getting for this is like they see through who you are, because you are such a compassionate person. You are so empathetic, and like we kind of talked about before, you are able to see the best in people. And because of you being able to do that, because of you and believing the best in other people, seeing the best in them, you bring out the best in them. And because of that, they're able to finally like accept who they are at a deeper level. They're able to now like see themselves as you see me, right? Just as it says, may I see myself as you see me. That's what they wish for now, right? They are able to look past all the darkness of their past and be like, wow, because of this amazing light that came into my life, this amazing person, which is you, they're able to kind of see that they can accept and love themselves, and they're able to let go of the past, let go of the baggage, and they're just really wanting to begin to see themselves in the way that you see them and be that better person for you, if that makes sense. So that's a really powerful thing. Like they are not only having more compassion for other people, more mercy, and more like ability to forgive and forget and let go, but they're able to kind of see themselves in that light too. And because you believe in them, they are starting to believe in themselves. So that's a really beautiful, powerful thing. And I would like to draw one more card from that deck for our reading here. Ooh, okay, this one just hardship. Okay, that makes sense. It says, may I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So again, they still battle, right? They still battle with this hardship of their past. Like there's no doubt that this person has had some hard times in their past, some serious pain I'm sensing. And they're trying to let go of it. Like they're not fully there, but because of you, they have the ability to begin to start again and have the second chance. And they're saying like they really want to try better and be better for you. And they want to embrace what's happening right now with you, right? They want it to all come together because they feel so content when they're in your presence. And they kind of need that help, right? They need that little push to remember that the rain is in their past and that there's a brighter future ahead. So I would just say to like continue to just believe the best in this person, to really bring out the best in them. And I think that through your love and through your kindness and your ability to see their potential and see all the amazing things about them, they will, you know, slowly but surely be able to fully come out of this rain and this past. Like they're definitely on the path because of meeting you and being with you, but I feel like you will only continue to help them grow further and further towards the light, especially in any sort of relationship you have with them as well. So I feel like that's a really beautiful reading. Like I feel like there's so much going on here. I feel like a lot of it has to do with their ability to let go, their ability to see again and believe in love again and believe that they have kind of a second chance, and really believe in some powerful things because of you, because you see the best in them and you see the best in others. And because they finally met you, they're able to like realize they have this chance and they feel like they're exactly where they're supposed to be with you, and they believe in destiny, they believe in love, they believe in a greater plan ahead now because of meeting you. And I feel like that's just such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I feel like you've given them that hope of an amazing potential future relationship. So that's a really amazing reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I mean, this was definitely very powerful. And, you know, if you did, definitely make sure to comment down below. Let me know. I always love when you guys comment. It seriously always makes my day reading what you guys have to say. I seriously just love you guys so much. And definitely make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed and joined our amazing little spiritual community and family here on YouTube. I really appreciate it and love it. And I just love you guys so much. And I'm just sending all of my love and light to you guys. Until next time. Bye, guys. Hello, my group number 2. Let's see what this person is really thinking about you. Like, what is the truth? What are they really thinking and feeling when it comes to you and it comes to your guys' relationship? So let's take a look and see what our first card has to say. So our first card is the Fertile Void. And I know it looks scary, but this card is really all about patience and like secrecy. So it's very clear to me right now that this person definitely has a lot of feelings that they're keeping held back from telling you. Like, they're not able to express a lot of what they're feeling. And it might be because they have secret feelings for you, or it might be because they have some secrets that they're hiding from you. It's not necessarily clear to me yet what exactly they're hiding, but there's definitely feelings they have for you that they are hiding. So it's not just related to anything that they're doing that's wrong necessarily. It's more so, I'm getting like something they feel for you that they feel like they can't come forward and actually tell you. But it's like really intense from what I'm getting. I'm also getting that what they're feeling secretly about you is really causing them to have to be patient and like wait. Like, they just feel like they have to wait to tell you at the right time how they truly feel about you. So not only are they keeping the secret about how they feel towards you, they're not being truthful with how they feel. And I don't think it's a bad thing that they're being like secretive. I think they're just literally waiting for the best time to tell you the truth. And they're being like patient. They're kind of just waiting for their in to be able to open up. They might be nervous, honestly, to tell you, or there might be something that's kind of blocking them as well from telling you. Maybe there's like external factors at play. Maybe one of you guys is in a relationship, or maybe like they feel that they can't because of like some sort of taboo going on. Maybe there's like work or school that's interfering, or just something's kind of keeping them from being totally honest and upfront and feeling like it's not the right time to tell you how they feel, even though they definitely do have these deep feelings for you. So that's without a doubt. So let's pick another card and see what else we can get from how they're secretly feeling. But without a doubt, like I said, they want to express to you how they feel. They're just waiting for that time to tell you the truth, but their feelings are intense and deep. And like, I'm also kind of feeling sensual too. I'm feeling some sensual energy here. Like, they really feel a strong desire and pull towards you, and like an overwhelming emotional, like, I almost want to say like love, but I don't know if it's love necessarily, but it's like definitely romantic in nature. Okay, so we're just going to shuffle these cards and see what else. How are they really feeling about you? How are they really feeling about you? How are they really feeling about you? How are they really feeling? How are they really feeling? How are they? Ooh, okay, that's definitely it here. We have the second bloom. So the second bloom is about a second chance. It's never too late, new possibilities. So what I'm really getting from this card when it comes to how they feel about you is really more so like the fact that whatever relationship you have with them currently, they want it to be something more than it already is. Like, they feel like, you know, it's never too late, because again, they're waiting for that perfect time. Like, I'm really sensing a big theme of time for you, group number 2. And they're waiting for that possibility, that chance to tell you how they feel. They definitely want a deeper and more intense relationship with you, but there is something blocking them from being truthful. And they're just waiting, right? It's never too late. So they're patient. They're literally in this like spot in time where they're just not telling you the truth. They're kind of just waiting for that right moment to kind of get in there, right? To blossom into your relationship with them. And, you know, maybe also another possibility here is that they used to have some history with you and they are waiting for that second chance to come in and tell you, you know, how they feel now currently, or just waiting for the ability to be with you again. Or maybe this is the first time. Maybe you have some sort of other kind of relationship, whether it's a friendship, a work relationship, whatever it is, and they just want it to bloom into something more. So whatever relationship you have right now, they want to have it transition. They don't want to continue to always be in the same state of whatever current relationship you're in. They definitely want to ascend to the next level, but they're waiting, right? They are waiting secretly to tell you how they truly feel about you. So let's draw another card from this deck and see how are they feeling? How are they really feeling about you? How are they really feeling? Ooh, okay, that's definitely it. So we have the Mystic Rose. The Mystic Rose is compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. This card really is all about basically like being very loyal and devoted to someone. It's almost like showing complete, like, it's like this beautiful divine feeling towards this person. Like, they definitely are incredibly loyal to you and they are incredibly like devoted to you. And what I'm getting here too is like they've tried to almost numb their feelings or kind of be able to move on from you or try to not have the feelings they do, because it's not always easy for them, I'm really getting here. But no matter what they do, they keep coming back to you, right? They keep coming back to wanting something more with you. No matter how hard they try to fight it off, no matter what they do, no matter what the universe throws their way, they continue wanting that second chance or your relationship to bloom into something more. And it's like because they are so devoted to what the two of you share and they feel this intense connection with you, there's no doubt about it. They feel like incredibly devoted, loyal to you. They feel like they trust you and they feel like you are someone that they see themselves with in a very strong, intense way. And they just completely like would do anything basically for you and for the two of you to have this relationship that they secretly are hoping for. But at the same time, they are afraid. There's definitely something that is being that void that is kind of causing them to hold back from telling you all of this. And yeah, so I'm interested to know what that is exactly, but without a doubt, we can see that this person, no matter how hard they try, they can't help but feel like you are the one. Like they feel like this feeling for you is just so deep, so pure, so divine, and they can't escape it. So all they can do is just secretly like wait and hope that they will find the right time and opportunity to tell you how they're feeling, and like everything will come together when it's supposed to. That's really what I'm getting here, right? So they're just continuing to want to pursue something in the future and they're hoping for that and they're just trusting in that. How are they truly feeling about you? I feel like this is the card. Okay, so we have Starseed, which is what lights you up. And I feel like that kind of really makes a lot of sense because this card too is all about someone looking on from a distance, because a star seed, you know, is someone who's from a different world, right? And they're unique, they're special, and this person is looking from a distance at their home planet. So this kind of, to me, reminds me of like how they're looking at you and how they feel they're so at home when they're with you. And you light them up, right? You light them up and they feel like they're finally home. They feel that devotion. They feel that humanity in your presence. They feel like they can just be themselves with you. They feel like they can laugh with you and share jokes and like they trust you. And they just feel so like right when they're with you. And the worst part though is that they have to like care for you and potentially love you and have these deep feelings for you from afar. They have to feel this way from afar because even though they want to be with you and there's something that's preventing them from fully being with you. There's something that's preventing them from at least being with you in the way they want to be with you. And, you know, potentially maybe that means that they want like the level of commitment in your current relationship to go up. Maybe it means that they want a different kind of relationship, a deeper relationship with you, but it's like, it's almost like eating them up inside because you are like home to them. You are this like ability to just finally feel okay, and like you light up their life, and it's like, but they still have to look at you from afar. There still is this void. There's this gap between the two of you and in your relationship, just like the fertile void shows us, just like how she's looking onto her home planet from afar. And, you know, wanting that possibility, waiting for that possibility to finally be reunited or to be one with this person. So this is like giving us a lot of information right now. I hope this is helping you as well. How are they feeling about you? I feel like this one's just really calling to me. Ooh, okay, interesting. So we have the Eight of Wands, and this card is all basically about, like, this makes a lot of sense because it's like all about like speed. Like it's all about wanting something to happen and wanting it to happen fast. And that's kind of funny because, like, as we talked about, they are like wanting you, right? They're wanting you. They're wanting a change with you. And I was saying how that kind of could be they want to either be with you or take your relationship to the next level or like be reunited with you. And they want it to happen fast. And they're very frustrated by this, which makes a lot of sense because it's like they want to be, you know, with you. They feel like you're home. They feel devoted to you. They feel companionship with you, and they feel like compassion with you, and they feel like this deep feeling, right? But they are having to wait. They're having to be patient, and it's making them like crazy in some ways. Like it's driving them crazy that they have to like wait so long. They're not necessarily the most patient when it comes to this, even though they will for you, but it's still like annoying. It's still hard for them to have to do it. And they're willing to wait, but it's still driving them crazy. And just, they really want to express this to you and express something deep to you, how they're feeling. So how are they feeling towards you? How are they feeling towards you? How are they feeling towards you? Ooh, okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is interesting because just as, you know, our Eight of Wands, it's kind of funny because this card is literally about being able to like persevere for something you really want, right? Like even though they want it now, there's no doubt about that with our Eight of Wands. With our Seven of Pentacles, they're able to still see the big picture. They're able to see that their hard work of really like getting closer to you is going to pay off, and they're not going to give up. Like they're not going to give up. Yes, they wish they didn't have to. They wish they could have you now. They wish they could have what they're wanting with you now, but just because they can't, just because they're not able to actually express to you how they're really feeling, and like there's something that's getting in the way of the two of you being fully together in the way that they want, they're still going to persevere because like they see you as an investment. They don't see you as like anything that's like quick and easy and like that, you know, they can get over you right away. Like they see you in the long term. They know that you're going to be in the future, and they see the future they want with you and the relationship they want with you, and they're not going to give up, basically, right? They're going to persevere. Yes, they want it now. Yes, it's annoying that they're having to be so patient, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know, they know that there's this amazing possibility and this chance for the two of you to come together, and they just are waiting for that right time to tell you all of this. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. That makes a lot of sense. And let's draw another card from my other deck and see what else we are getting about how this person is feeling about you. How are they really feeling about you? 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 Ambition. So it says, may I offer all of my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the higher good. So what I feel like ambition means when it comes to how they're feeling is like they have these plans, right? Just kind of as our Seven of Pentacles says, right? Like they have plans, they're planning. They, you know, just as Fertile Void says too, just as like all of our cards basically say, they are willing to wait. They want it now, but they're still willing to wait because they know that it's never too late. There's going to be a time for them to tell you how they feel about you. And they have deep ambition for the two of you and what they want with you. Like there's definitely big dreams and big goals of what they see with you. There's like, it's not something they're like short-sighted with when it comes to you at all. They see you in the long term. They see something really deep and good with you. So just kind of know that they view you in this way, and that they do have these like deep longings and like desires and feelings for you, but they just feel like it's not the time to express them yet. But I feel like in the future, they will have the chance and opportunity to tell you all of this. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading today, guys. And, if you did, I would love it so much if you just give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know. And, this kind of also allows you to really affirm this message and manifest this message too. So not only that, I also love just to hear what you guys think and feel about the reading, and I just love to connect with you guys. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet joined our little family here on YouTube. I love growing this amazing community, and I just love you guys so much. And I really just can't wait to see you guys until next time. So I'm just sending all of my love and prayers your way. Bye, guys. Hello, group number 3. So we are going to be taking a look on how this person is really feeling about you. So let's just take a look and see what our first card has to say. So first card, we have Rose Without Thorns, which says that you have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. So what I'm really feeling here for you when it comes to how this person really feels about you is like, they can't help but just feel this overwhelming sense of joy and happiness when they're in your presence. And they just feel like it's like that sweet, amazing feeling. Like you just give them butterflies and you just exhilarate them in so many ways. And, they just can't even get over the feeling when they're with you. It's like when they're with you, it's like their whole world just kind of lights up and things just fall into place and they just feel so happy. It's like literally just the fact that they're able to just completely feel like peace, but they're also able to feel exhilarated. They're able to feel like entranced and excited again about life. And they're able to feel like just how they've never felt with anyone before when they're with you. And that's really deeply how they feel. Like you are the best part of their life, and you are the part that kind of just makes them want to be near you and be around you, because you are that sweet, loving person, and you give them just like so much joy and happiness. It's like almost hard to even put into words how excited and happy they are when they are with you. And another thing that I'm really getting here is that like they finally feel like okay to being happy when they're with you, because it's like, I feel like it's been hard for them somewhat to really kind of allow themselves to feel happy. It's hard to kind of explain this, but it's like they feel like they've almost been kind of keeping themselves held back in some ways. And with you, they feel like they're able to kind of come undone. Does that make sense? Like with you, they feel like they are able to be their playful self. They're able to find joy in the little things again in life, and they're able to just be happy and excited just to be in your presence. Like it could be anything that the two of you are doing together. Like you guys could be going to the grocery store, or you guys could be, just getting like some random like anything, right? It could just be any little thing. Like any little moment with you is just completely like a treasure in their eyes, because you yourself are such a treasure, and they view you as this amazing, sweet person and soul that you are. They feel like that you have all this life and light within you, and like they see your soul, they see your aura just shining through you, like this beautiful light and this light presence and this energy that you have. And just kind of like as our card says, Rose Without Thorns, that's you, right? You are like the sweetest thing that they like didn't even know existed. And that's another thing that's kind of coming to me, is like they didn't even believe there was someone like you, even like that you could, someone like you could be real, until they met you. Like you were a dream to them almost. You are what they thought never even happened in this world, that someone could be so sweet, so loving, so beautiful, so able to just find joy and happiness in the little moments in life, and be so passionate and excited and full of love and light and energy. And they didn't know it was possible. And now that they met you, they see it is. They see that, and it kind of is definitely very addicting. And also it kind of shows them how to do the same thing, because just being in your presence is just able to fill them up with that, and it's able to kind of give them that same like happiness, that sweetness, that giggling, loving life kind of sensation that they have when they're with you. And it causes them to finally like believe, but they still are in shock a little bit that someone like amazing like you could even really exist, let alone give them the time of day. So that's kind of what I'm getting so far with this first card, but I want to pull some more cards and see what else we can get about how they are really feeling about you. All right, so how do they really feel about you? How are they really feeling? Next, we have the bloom, which says creations realized, right time, harvest, and celebrate. So this is interesting because I feel like in relation to our reading today, what this means is that they finally, like, with you, they've realized a lot. Because with you, they feel like they've realized a lot. Like they feel like things just came together when they met you, and they just feel like for the first time in their life, they're able to finally be happy. They're able to finally like realize that someone like you existed, someone who they've been dreaming about their whole life. And they're finally able to be happy and to celebrate and to not wait any longer because they met you. They finally met you. I feel like they've just realized so much about themselves and about what they've always wanted and hoped for. And when they met you, it's like everything just fell into place, right? It was the right time. And they feel like now it's finally time for them to just enjoy your presence, enjoy being around you, because being around you is just exhilarating. They feel so happy in your presence, and they just feel like they could be with you forever. Like it just feels like a complete celebration because there is such intense like feelings and almost love as well, and happiness and joy and complete bliss in your presence. So that's kind of what I'm getting already so far about how this person is really feeling about you. Okay, so what is this person really feeling about you? Let's take a look here. What is this person really feeling about you? What is this person? Woo, this one really jumped out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have Mintalkin, which is all about longing for home, belonging, and the original light workers. So what I feel like this really means when it comes to how this person feels about you is it's like they long for you, they desire you, and I feel like they just literally like want to be with you. They want to be around you because you do fill them up. You give them so much happiness, so much sweetness. They feel like they've never felt before when they're with you. So much chemistry and so much desire as well is what I'm getting. Like they literally feel like they belong with you and that the two of you are meant for each other, and they can't help but just desire you and want you. And it's just without a doubt, there's just this deep desire, this deep longing, this deep physical, emotional, and spiritual connection that the two of you share. Okay, so it's something that they've never felt with anyone before is another thing I'm getting. Like they've never felt this way with anyone. And they've been longing for this for so long. And now they finally feel like they've found their home. They found their person. They found you. So that's a really powerful thing already. Let's just draw a few tarot cards and see what else we can learn from this. So what we have next is we have the moon reversed. And the moon reversed is about like releasing fear, right? Like basically it's like letting go of the things of your past, letting go and kind of pushing things away. So they're almost like feeling like they're able to release all of the fear they've held for so long, because there was so much anxiety in their past. I'm getting like they definitely used to have this fear and this feeling like it's hard to even almost put into words. It's like they had this dooming feeling that they would never find someone like you. And now that they found you, they really don't want to let you go. They really are afraid that you will find someone better than them in a certain way, if that makes sense. Like they feel like you are just unreal. Like you are otherworldly. And they are so afraid because they are so happy. Does that make sense? Like they are finally so happy in your presence, and they feel exactly like they are where they're supposed to be, that the two of you belong together. So they are a little bit afraid too. They are a little bit afraid that they're not good enough for you, that the two of you won't work out, because they've never felt so happy. So at the same time, they're afraid to lose that and to lose you. Let's just shuffle these cards a little bit more, see what else we can learn about how they truly feel. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, and this is literally about basically like when it comes to how they're feeling about you. It's like they just want to know more about you. They have this thirst for you. They have a huge desire for you too, like a very like sexual desire, but also like not just sexual and physical. Like they also just want to know everything about you. They want to know your past. They want to see old pictures of you growing up. They want to know your deepest secrets. They want to know your dreams. They want to be a part of every like thing about you because they literally care for you so much. And what I'm feeling like this could come across as, that I'm just kind of getting here too, is like it could come across as them being like a little bit possessive or like a little bit clingy, because again, they do have some insecurities as well from our moon card, like that show us that they have some insecurities of losing you. It's very clear. And that's kind of what Mintonkin was kind of showing us as well, that like they are a little bit afraid to lose you because they feel so at home with you. So they really they feel like they're just wanting to learn more, to be more ingrained with you and to be one with you. And it is kind of causing them a little bit of anxiety. Like that's kind of part of the Page of Swords card as well. They are kind of feeling a little restless, a little bit on edge, because they're just so eager. They're so eager to be a part of you and a part of everything you are and everything you have been and will be. And it's like a sweet kind of jealousy though, or a sweet anxiety. Like it's obviously not great to be anxious, but this is kind of endearing in some ways because they're so like just in awe of who you are and just wanting to know everything about your past, your future, everything, that it may come across as them being like insecure and anxious and on edge, but it's because they do care so much for you and want to be a part of you, right? Because they have these deep caring feelings for you. Okay, so now let's just draw another card here and see what else. Ooh, okay, so we have, okay, this is a big one. So we have true love, right? And what I feel like this is literally telling me here is that like this person, without a doubt, they feel like you are the one for them. Like they feel like they could see themselves with you and they want to be with you. But I do want to be totally honest with you right now, in that I do sense that I don't want their like possessiveness and their insecurities and jealousy and like their fear of losing you, because that's like one way I could see things going wrong, is them allowing that to take hold and that kind of pushing you away because they are like so afraid of losing you. So I feel like there's two paths for them. Like they either are going to be able to find security and peace in you and knowing that you two are together and everything will be okay, or they're afraid of you finding someone else. They're afraid of losing you, so they might start trying to push you away in some ways. So it's like I'm not necessarily getting a clear answer on what they will do when it comes to that, but I am getting that if you do see some of these like possessive, jealous tendencies or insecure tendencies of them, it's because again they're so afraid of losing you because you are so great. And they might also feel, this is another thing I'm getting about this person, is they might feel somewhat like inferior to you in some ways. They may feel like they're not good enough for you at a deep level. They're probably not going to tell you that. They're probably not going to say that, but like by the way they're acting, it's because they're so afraid, because they've never felt this way about anyone before and they just don't feel like worthy of you, if that makes sense. And like they know that you are such this amazing person and this gem and diamond, and they're afraid to lose you and they're afraid someone else is going to see it. So sometimes they might even try to tear you down in some ways, or like act jealous and act like you aren't great or good enough for them, but it's because they really feel like they are the ones that are not good enough for you. And they're almost overcompensating, if that makes sense. Like they're so afraid to lose you that they might try to push you away, or like they may do the opposite as well. They may also just try to be overly possessive and jealous and clingy. But either way, like it's feeling to me like they're not really showing you the truth of how they're feeling, and what they're really feeling is this like love for you, this true love for you, and the fact that you are just almost too good to be true. So it really depends on whether they're able to accept that, or whether they're going to try to push that away because they themselves don't feel worthy and feel good enough to be in your presence. So it's definitely up to that. But I hope that this brought more clarity on like how they're acting and everything, and kind of gave you a little bit more insight into their true feelings for you. So if you did enjoy this reading, which I hope you did, please just take a moment to subscribe to our channel. If you haven't already, join our amazing spiritual little family here on YouTube, and also give this video a thumbs up and comment below to manifest this message, and also just to say hello, because I always love reading your guys' comments, seeing if you guys enjoyed or if any of these messages really called to you and you really felt called to anything in particular. I just always love to read your guys' comments. So it really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and supporting me. And I literally just can't wait to see you guys again soon in my next reading. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending all of my love and light and blessings to you until next time. Bye guys.